Hello, lovely people. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today's video is going to be all about the differences between Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and particularly like what I liked about Disneyland. So hopefully this is helpful for people that maybe have never been to Disneyland or are thinking about it. But I'm pleasantly surprised with Disneyland for a couple different reasons. Okay, so let's start with some of the attractions. So it's a small world. A couple differences there. Number one, there's a boat that actually takes you outside of it, which is really cool at Disneyland. And also some of the characters that you find inside are like, the true originals. So you're going to see, Cinderella in there. You're going to see Alice in Wonderland in there on top of the small world children. So I think that's really neat, and I purposely look for that. Also, Pirates of the Caribbean. So that one is definitely longer than the one in Walt Disney World, and I love that part of it is you sail past the Blue Bayou, which is a restaurant, which I highly recommend. It's just very intimate, and it has this dark vibe going on. So that's really neat as well. Okay, now also with Disneyland, what I do like about it is that there are actually benches in front of the castle to give you really good photo opportunities. We know that's obviously a stopping point for people in front of the castle, so I really appreciated that. And also in Disneyland, you actually can walk through the castle, which you can't do that in Walt Disney World either. So there's a bunch of steps that go up, and then there's like different dioramas. I actually have a video that I posted before with one that was really chilling because it had like Maleficent, and it was like all of the like scary noises, or I shouldn't say scary, but you know what I'm saying. And so there's different dioramas to look at, and they're all sort of different in terms of how they're made and tells the story. So that's really interesting also to actually be able to step in and walk it. And it's actually a little bit deceiving. You actually have to walk through the castle, and then to the left there's like an entrance way with stairs, so you have to walk through it and then you'll be able to see that. Okay, so that's really neat as well. And a lot of the rides get overlays for the holidays. So for example, the Haunted Mansion is different because it does the Nightmare Before Christmas overlays, so it's just a whole nother level to that attraction as well. So again, if you want to check that out, you're going to want to go, with that August time frame is when that kicks that off through obviously Halloween. But that's again something, Walt Disney World does overlays as well, but the Haunted Mansion with that type of overlay is only at Disneyland, so that's something also to consider. Okay, now let's just talk about, proximity and things like that as well. So, what's really nice with Disneyland is, again, the parks are right across from each other. So once you get there, you can literally walk. And so if you have a park hopper, obviously it's super convenient, but even if you don't, the gates, the entrances, right across from each other, which is really neat. And if you are staying in Disney at one of the hotels there, you really are in a Disneyland bubble there, because you can come out of your hotel, walk through, downtown Disney, and you'll be to the entrance to the parks in like 15-20 minutes. I mean, it goes by really fast. And that's also something that I like too about Disneyland is, going to, obviously it's called Downtown Disney there, but Disney Springs and Walt Disney World is huge, right? There's a lot to choose from, which is nice. But in Disneyland, it's smaller. And so it is easier to navigate. And I think like if you, want to go back, that it really makes it easy to know like which stores you want to hit up, which restaurants, etc., because it is smaller. And again, you have that entrance way to walk through there, which is super convenient. So you hit up, Downtown Disney, either on your way there to the parks or on the way back, as well. Okay. So some of those are the things that I appreciate about Disneyland. And if you need help, I am, of course, there for you and helping develop the best itineraries for you and your family.